Alrighty, and howdy y'all, and welcome back to Farming Simulator 25, and in today's episode, we're going to see if this will... Surely this is bigger than freaking 10,000 liters, right? We're going to give it a little nudge. Or actually, first we're going to skip to... May. May and June is this month. We're going to focus on making silage today, if the grass is ready. If the grass is ready, let's check this case and a bucket. We don't need either one of them, to be honest. We need to skip our time to hire. Higher time frames. Get rid of this fog. So it can move lower. Okay, good enough. We need to be starting our game at like 9 o'clock. We need to also focus on organizing our life because it's chaotic. Sometimes if you just give stuff a nudge, they will go through. But we're going to visit this field over here. We're getting growing. It is ready to harvest. So we can harvest the grass. Getting ready for the silage. So we need, for silage, it needs to be made into bales. We don't have a baler right now. So what kind of balers do we have? If we scroll down, spreaders, rollers, weeders, mowers. We don't need a mow. Grass care, round balers, wrappers. Hundred and 80 centimeter bales would be nice to have, but they're not. Actually, this would be ideal, but it's freaking $200,000. But we need to cut the grass. Then we need to head the grass. So we need to buy a mower. Look how much that thing costs. How much does it cost to rent? Not enough money to even rent it. They don't tell you either. Because we only have 9,000 Oh, crap. We only have $9,000. Okay. Okay. Okay, we only have 9 grand. That was not expected. Might have to sell some stuff. Because we need to... Because I'm not taking out a loan. Well, 4, 5, 6, 7, 10, 11, 15, 17. We could... If we take our beams... We should take our beams to the... Actually, we should skip time. So this beam will pop. What's in June? What do we have in June? What's in June? Anything in June? June, nothing in June either, so... So for our grass, we need to cut grass. And to cut grass, we need a mower. And can we rent a mower? See if we can rent one. How much does this guy cost to rent? $600. Alright, we'll rent this guy. How much does this one cost to rent? Only like $100 more. We can squeeze that. I don't like these sideways ones. They're weird. But we will rent this guy. Does it do it on the front or the back? I think it's a front loading. Yeah, it connects to the front. So this guy, to drop this off. I want to see if this will work. I don't know if it's a front loading thing or a back. I think you can... Actually, before we take this... Take this guy. My goal today is to make silage. For our buffaloes. That we don't have yet because we don't have enough money. Plains and Prairies pack. Huh, that'd be interesting. Available June. I'm gonna download that as well. It is a back attachment. Okay, bet. And we can cut our grass. And then we can get a baler and rent the baler, because we don't have the money to buy it. Whoa! I don't know what happened there. But we will cut the grass. Then we can get a baler, rent a baler to ferment the bales. How does this work? X and B? XBV? Okay. Whoops, we totally went past our farm. It's back behind us. I always forget you gotta like turn off right here for it to be a thing. I always forget it's like a secret turn off. So you have to hit X, then you have to hit V, and then V turns her on. Yeah, there it goes. Just took it a minute. Oh, you gotta like sit here and like... Oh, it's up front. I thought this is how it worked. Hold on. I thought this is how it worked. Alright, now we can do it. Turn it on. B. Yeah, I thought this is how it worked. Cutting grass for our silage. You gotta get our grass cutting. Good thing is it's fast. with this tractor. We're not going to rent a tedder for this, because we don't have the money right now for it. So we're not going to rent a tether to put it in nice little rows for us, because we just don't have the money. Yeah, we just don't have the money for a tedder and stuff, so we're just gonna sit here and mow this yard as good as we can. So we'll see y'all when we get done. Alrighty, last pass, and then we're gonna go rent a baler so we can bale all this. Now we're gonna rent a baler. Go with the round baler, and we're gonna get cheapest one. $3,000 to lease it. How much is this one to lease? Holy cow, it's expensive. We don't have any other options, because we need our because we need to make silage, because we're going to be buying buffalo soon. Because we's gonna be making silage for our buffaloes. And our buffaloes are gonna need food. Good food. Because meadow grass won't cut it to make them productive, but they won't produce in that field either. That's just to grow them. To grow the buffalo before they can produce. Okay. Turn this so we don't spend no more money. Oh look, it matches. Same color. Isn't that convenient? And in June, we're just gonna sell wood. We're just gonna sell wood come June, and then that'll be good. And in July, we're going to harvest. See if I don't miss the turn this time. I need to put a marker. Like this is the turn off. Right, turn that guy on. Alright, start baling all this. Grass bales turn into silage once they ferment. It's pretty good. We're almost full already, so turning with that thing sucks though. Grass. Good things, this stuff's good enough to drive in. I'll see y'all when we get done baling all this grass. So now what we're going to do... Why is my thing so high? Now what we're going to do, we're going to skip to June. And we're going to wrap these bales with a bale wrapper. So they can ferment in the silage for June. Okay. This is on a rental, so we can just turn that bad boy. Now it's time to go get a bale wrapper and wrap that bale in bales. And then when we get done with wrapping the bales, we're going to skip to July and we're going to take a trip to the... Good thing is we won't need silage for a little while, so we don't have to worry about that. But if we do buy, depending on how many buffalo we buy, we're gonna have to... June 3rd is when that is. Okay. Depending on how many buffalo we buy, we're gonna have to get more silage by whatchamacallit. We're gonna have to get more silage by winter time. Gonna rain on us here shortly, so we're gonna skip it down to one time or half time. Times it's supposed to rain because I want to rain on my new tractor. 12 o'clock. Because this tractor's still in good condition, even though we just repainted it, but it's in good condition. Let's see if I can remember where to turn. We need to like mow this out so we can know where to turn. Okay, so unfold the wrapper. I've never used one of these, to be honest with you. Lower the bell wrapper. How does this work? Oh, so it just wraps it, okay. We just go to every single one and wrap the bells. And then we should pick them up and take them home so they can ferment, because I don't want the wrap to get wet. Anyway, it's wrapped, so it should be fine. We got 2 more to wrap and we're golden. How many bells is that? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. That's 8 bells, and it almost took up half the bell wrap. It's crazy. Okay. Drop this off. Go pick up my trailer, bring it over. It's when it's convenient is we can return that. What's convenient is my tractor has a bell spike that I bought, which comes in handy. We really need to like mark this or something, because I forget where it's at. Okay. We're gonna park the bells in that over there. We're putting our bell spike on anyway, so. See, I knew it'd be a good idea to buy one of these. Really put it in sideways though, because I'm retarded. Can we not lift this? Oh, I wish we could lift that. Oh, I forgot we need the attacher for it to work. Duh. Duh, I'm so stupid. Alright. Still can't attach it from that angle though. Or will it let me? It might let me. There it goes, yep, it let me. Good deal. And in the morning we can, it hasn't took that big one yet. Surely that's more than, or less than 1,500 liters. Surely. Ain't see any of the barrel spike would come in handy. Or the pallet spike would come in handy. It's good for a bale tractor. So now we can just park this and we can get my stuff out of the bales. It's right here, right? Yep. I gotta remember, by the tree. Oops, wrong button. Alright, so we'll see y'all when we get all these bales loaded on the trailer. Probably take a good 5 minutes. How much does one of them auto trailers cost? Let's see. Them auto loading trailers. These are normal trailers. Is there like... I know they're a thing in real life, like auto loading trailers or auto loading balers. This guy. It's $50,000. Here's a bigger one. 14 bales versus... Why is this one? Oh, this is for square bales. See, this is $50,000. Not stupid expensive. I should definitely invest in one of them. Anyway, I'll see y'all when we get done doing this. Okay, last one. Okay, the last bell is on. Let's get her on here. Good thing this trailer has sides. That's the main reason why I bought it. It has sides. And Just got to be very slow taking it. Taking it nice and slow because it ain't on all the way. Because they're like... Good thing we only had to drive literally across the street. Alright. So we're going to get this to the barn. I'm just going to park it in the barn. I can barely make it up that hill. I can barely make it up that hill. That's crazy. Alright, we need... This is going to be our silage barn, anyhows. Yeah, we'll just park it in the big barn for now. And then we'll park our two... We got our silage. And we're going to skip to June. Skip to June. Turn that off. Crazy still hasn't taken that log. $10:30 be alright. Okay, let's see what's for sale. We got seeders. We got forest harvesters. We got weeders. We don't need a weeder. Alright. It's crazy. This thing still has not taken this. Let's see if we can fit 3 of these guys in this trailer. One. This is all we're doing today, selling this stuff. How forward you? 1,000? You should definitely take this now. I'd definitely be able to take that. Yeah, that's why I kept this little rinky-dink dump trailer. Times like these. Times like these is why I do that, okay? Let's grab back here and see what our... While we got our skitty out, let's... While we got our skitty out, we will, unload our crops, or little bitty like our mushrooms and our other things. Because I bet you they're full. Yep, sure enough. Sure enough. I'm going to do this, and then we're going to drive our wood to the place, and then we're going to call it quits once we get back to the farm. So we are pulling into the farm. We sold, and as y'all could see, the next step, we need a roof tiles. And to get roof tiles, we need stones. And to get stones, we need to park this trailer. This thing fill up so quickly. We need to go to the cement factory, which is back here. It's not the, yeah, it's right next to the, yeah, it's the cement factory. By the barge. Actually, the barge is down here. The grain barge is down here. The cement factory's up here. But if we was to go to the cement factory, y'all have seen this before. It's this little thing. So what we can do, we can just park the trailer over here. We need a we could do this easy way or hard way. We could just park a trailer underneath this, and it'll just constantly load up. Or we could take a dumper we don't have. We could buy one for one of these. How much does one cost for this guy? Let's see what we got here. Because I don't want to spend stupid money yet on a... Because look how much these guys cost. Because front loaders are expensive. Front loaders are $50,000 and $70,000. Telehandlers are $100,000. Wheel loaders are even more stupid. So that's why for the skid steers, we're gonna have to buy 612 kilograms in that guy. I don't know how many. You can fit more in the I can fit more in the other one, in the skid steer one. 612 kilograms versus 320. So the skid steer is the way to go. Anyway, I'll be seeing y'all in the next episode. We're going to start on the next phase of that. And in the next episode, it's going to be June and July. We're going to be harvesting wheat. Harvesting the wheat. Or in June, or in July, we're going to harvest the wheat. In August, we're going to be planting. What are we going to plant? I'm thinking poplars are real good money. Actually, August, we're not planting nothing. We're just harvesting. We're going to wait until... What does barley sell for? Canola sells for 11,000. Barley sells for 6. So canola's the better. Canola and wheat. Anyway, I'll be seeing y'all. Or we could do like corn or something, but we'd have to wait. But I'll be seeing y'all in the next episode. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel, like the video, and hit that notification bell. I'll be seeing y'all in the next episode of Farm Simulator. Bye-bye, and take care.